what happened to my voice? It's as if somebody got a balloon and trapped helium in my throat for my entire existence. That's better. Special shout out to Anthony Forde for requesting this review. Anthony, this review's for you. I hope you like it, Buzzy. The Chipmunk Adventure, or as I like to call it, Around the World in 80 Days Chipmunk version, directed by Janice Carmen and is the 1987 animated adaptation of Alvin and the Chipmunks. So Chipmunk Adventure tells the story of after their adoptive parent Dave goes to Europe on a business trip. He hires a babysitter, Mrs. Miller, to babysit Alvin and the Chipmunks. And while the Chipmunks and the Chipettes are playing this arcade travel game, two French villains deceive them into believing that they'll be rewarded if they travel around the entire world in a race, and the first one back, either the Chipmunks or Chipettes, will be the winner. Little do our furry critters know that the French villains are secretly using them in a jewellery smuggling plot. And we all agree that the animated Chipmunk Adventure is superior to the Alvin and the Chipmunks live action franchise. Believe it or not, I've just watched the Chipmunk Adventure this year, 31 years after its release. It was never in my childhood, so I don't have the nostalgia factor to judge this movie on. And since Anthony he begged me to review the Chipmunk Adventure. Sorry for the delay, Buzzy. Just to let you guys know, sorry if your requests are delays, but I do review them at some point once I'm free. And as for the Chipmunk Adventure, while this is the best Alvin and the Chipmunks movie ever made, it's still not a animated gem by any means. But let me get to my positive first. I do have a number of positives, certainly more so than the live action Chipmunks movies. Thankfully, this movie is told through beautiful hand-drawn animation. This is what Alvin and the Chipmunks should be animated. Modernizing Alvin and the Chipmunks by blending CGI with live action, which multiple family movies do nowadays. It removes the charm. Hand-drawn Chipmunks and Chipettes are infinitely more adorable than their CGI cousins in comparison. And also the voice acting for the Chipmunks I deserves a huge round of applause. They put on Chip and Dale squeaky voices. If I attempted to do voice acting like that, I'd lose my voice. But the cast here, they have a gift, and this movie isn't forcefully including the Chipmunks singing iconic covers of hit songs from the era, as the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies do. It's an adventure, where they travel each corner of the planet, and you know what? They face some legitimate obstacles, from the ocean to palaces to tribes and to cities, and and because it's a race against time, there is a serious competition between chipmunks and chipettes, and it's a relatively short movie. It's just under an hour. And it's a relatively short movie. It's just over an hour, so you can put it on at any time of day, and whether it's in the morning or after you've gotten home from work or school. And it's easy viewing. Good thing these are original songs sung by the Chipmunks, not those atrocious covers of the pop songs. And although it is this a perfect movie, not even close. The villains are certainly the weakest characters in this entire movie. The French lady and dude, you can immediately predict they're the antagonists, and when they manipulate the Chipmunks into going on the jewelry smuggling operation, you can immediately predict that the Chipmunks will catch them red-handed and work out everything. So this movie's narrative has some extreme predictability to it. Dave and Mrs. Miller has such a little involvement with the adventure plot. They did jack shit in this movie, so that there was no need to even include them in the first place. Finally, while this is a movie to check out for fun purposes, it isn't as bold as other animated masterpieces. It doesn't necessarily tell you anything important. But overall, guys, for my first viewing, I rate the Chipmunk Adventure higher than I thought I was. I have to say, and I would encourage you to show your kids the Chipmunk Adventure and over the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies any day. I give the Chipmunk Adventure 3 stars out of 5. Good movie. Special thanks again to Anthony for the request, and I have more requests on the way, so stay tuned. Well, I love you guys, thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and what do you think of Chipmunk Adventure, and which do you like better, Chipmunk Adventure or Alvin and the Chipmunks? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Google+, and on Instagram, and I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.